Hey my awesome folks, and welcome to part 9 of the River City Girls playthrough. Yeah, I know it's been some time since the last time I was able to talk to you folks. I actually thought about abandoning the channel. I've been going through some things once again. Been getting depressed. It's got nothing to do with the channel. It's just got stuff to do with life stuff. So I'm trying not to, let it get me down. I talked to a couple of people about what I should do about the channel. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going for it as long as I mentally can. And yeah, let's just leave it at that. Also, I've been working on my Twitch, so if you're not able to catch me on here, you can catch me on my Twitch. On there almost every week. I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can check me out on Twitch if you want to see more, gameplay and stuff. I also got a Twitch channel. It's more like an archive in case you can't, watch what I stream. You can go and check it over there on the channel. I'll probably leave that in the description below as well. Further news, the co-host actually has a Twitch now. I'm gonna try to get with him and see about exporting his videos to YouTube so the co-host can have a channel. So that's it's pretty exciting for him. I'm actually kind of happy for him that he started streaming and whatnot. And the first game that he decided to stream was the first Avengers, the Marvel Avengers game that just came out at the time of this recording. So he is streaming that. I'll leave a link. And I'll leave a link to his Twitch page so you guys can listen to his voice if you want to. It's your choice. But anyway, folks, we have a beefer of a part here. Actually, this part and the next part is going to be pretty much a beefer because we're finishing up the rest of this game. So we're going to go ahead and get that out the way, folks. Gonna try to finish this game, and because we only have 2 parts left, but they are the longest of the 2 parts. So I'm gonna try and go ahead and get those out the way, at least where you folks can see the conclusion of this game. I want to try to just get that out. Also, I haven't forgotten about Spark the Electric Gesture. I'm gonna try to get that out of the way as well for you folks to go ahead and enjoy the last little bit of that playthrough as well. I've also got some other playthroughs already ready to go. I just have to record narration for it, so hopefully I'll be able to do that soon. But anyway, folks, I've been playing a lot of Hyrule Warriors, the Definitive Edition. Been playing that and actually trying to 100% complete it. Don't know why I'm trying to do that. I'm a bit of a madman trying to complete that because there's so much stuff to do. I've already got 2 maps completed, but, I'm just taking a little break from that, because that game can drag if you let it. But anyway, the last part, we was just trying to get some information on Noize. I remember that much. And now we're going to be actually, go in, and we're going to actually be fighting Noize. So, yeah, this is the second to the last boss, I believe. So we're going to be fighting her, and then after we're finished fighting her, we'll be able to get some more, we're actually going to be facing the final boss. So like I stated before, it's this part and the next part, and that's pretty much it. But while we listening to this info on Noize, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some background on her if I can. I'm just trying to remember the exact site to go to in order to get information on her, because I was stating information about her before, and actually there is a wiki on. I should have used this before. There is a wiki on Noize and what she represents and all that stuff. So, pretty much I'm just going to be, it's just telling her about her backstory and stuff. But anyway, Noize fight is interesting. I can just try to give it to you from my perspective, because basically the fight with Noize is like a, it's like a Guitar Hero mashup, stuff like that. It's really weird, but yeah, Noize is the 5th boss for the River City Girls. She's a rock star that's adored by fans who just want to be loved. Let me see here. Let me get that out the way. But yeah, according to what I'm reading here, there's 2 phases to this fight. Actually, See, it's 3 phases to this fight. But right now we're just going through her backstory right now, so you can get a little more information about her. As I stated before, I am going to be talking through these cutscenes because pretty much you can kind of just read what's on the screen here. I'm going to be trying to do that for less games that are interactive. But just for this game, I'm not going to stop now because I've been doing it throughout the whole game. It'd be kind of pointless to actually stop now. So, but anyway, yeah, during the, we'll actually get into the phase of her fights when we actually start here. But this is kind of, when I first saw this, I found this kind of to be a little adorable. So, anyway, yeah, we're going to be getting into the phase fight just soon. But yeah, folks, I've just been playing Hyrule Warriors. That's all I've been really playing, really. Just trying to get my mind off of certain things that's going on in my life. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking about, as I stated before in the beginning, deleting the channel, the Let's Play channel. I just wasn't feeling it anymore. Talked to some friends. They was able to encourage me a little bit. They said even if I wasn't doing any playthroughs, to leave the channel up. So, you know, I'm just going to be doing that, just leave the channel. I was going to plan on doing, just leaving the channel up for you folks, but you know what, I'm actually in the mood to do stuff, actually get some recording done, so anyway, that's up with that. Basically, so let's talk about the fight. So, first portion of this phase will simply have you try to avoid the Guitar Hero S buttons. Even the site states it was Guitar Hero like. So there's really no trick to it. Just jump over the buttons if you can. There are going to be some times where there's just too many buttons that's coming down and you can't you know, jump over all of them, but try to jump over as much as you can to avoid damage if you could do so. So yeah, when the buttons stop, watch for the rows of speaker on the from right to left. When the leftmost speaker light up, Noize will crash down onto you in the second half later. So make sure you double tap and run away. And then there's also rainbow shockwaves that she can dish out. So, you know, and then the fans coming at you too. So you gotta watch out for them because they can cause a small percentage of damage if you're not careful and let them roam about. So you gotta take care of those pesky fans if you can. But yeah, basically what this is stating, the phases of the fight is stating, is the stuff that she can do in that. So yeah, I'm not gonna go over all the phases of the fight because it'd be kind of pointless to do so, but anyway, just watch anybody. But this fight is fairly easy. I don't really see you losing this battle, you know, as long as you got health to recover from if you take too much damage. But you know, even the first time when I played this fight right here, I didn't really lose. So this is like my third playthrough of the game, because the first run around I did it with the co-host, and then I played it by myself. Like I didn't beat it with the co-host; he beat it pretty much by himself. We just stopped playing altogether. We made it pretty far though, but I believe, I don't quite remember. And then I beat it on my own. And then I did another playthrough, which is this playthrough for you folks. But yeah, just watch out for that. The rainbow that I was talking about earlier, and you'll be fine. This fight can take some time. It's not really, you know, I could have fast forwarded all this, but, you know, I didn't do it with the other bosses, so I do it with this one. And speaking of fast forwarding, that'll come into later, folks. My editing skills is getting better and better, even though I've only been doing this for about 4 years now. I'm not at that top tier yet as other YouTubers are, but I do got a channel that is turning 10 pretty soon. It's my Mugen channel. I haven't done anything with that in 2 years, so you can tell how, you know, how long these hiatus can go on. Speaking of hiatus, the Super Gaming Brothers, I haven't seen anything from them in months. Understandable because of what's going on right now. So, and this is supposed to be their last year of doing stuff too. We'll see how it turns out, how they're doing and stuff, and hopefully they can end their channel off with a bang, like they were supposed to. So I'm keeping tuned. I still do follow them, even though they're not doing anything at the moment. Just wondering, you know, when they're gonna upload something to do it again, and when they're gonna exactly come back. So, you know, I'm gonna be keeping an eye out on that. So yeah, anyway, pretty much this fight is almost over. As you can see, I'm taking a chance to heal myself and all that good stuff. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna be coming up on the fighting the boss soon. I don't know how many times I mentioned that already, but I'm just gonna mention it anyway again. I do have some stuff planned for my other channels. Well, the Twitch channel is doing just fine. You can catch the latest episodes on there. If you folks are interested, right now I'm doing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. The week before, or the last playthrough before that, was Judgment. I know I've been talking, I mentioned that actually a couple of times on this channel already. So I streamed Judgment. I was very excited to get into that game again, because that game is just all around fantastic. Had a fairly good time playing it. Actually, speaking of Judgment, just the Yakuza games in general, I played all of them. I ranked them. Still debating on 7. Has a release date on that game. Comes out in around November. So I have about, at the time of this recording, I have about 2 months to debate, rather, am I going to get that game or just let it slide. I'm not going to pre-order it, even though there are some perks to pre-ordering it. I'm not going to do it. Just going to see more gameplay footage, what people got to say about it, and then I'll probably base my decisions on that, and probably that alone. So I'll just have to wait and see, you know, when that eventually strolls up on YouTube, because people already do gameplays of that. But yeah, I'm streaming Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Been enjoying that. I'm actually in the Namek Saga right now, so I'll be streaming again soon on that game. And as soon as I start talking about DBZ, Noize is already beaten down. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get into well, I'm already streaming. I don't know the next game. I'll probably do the Yakuza series. Probably just trying to lead up to. But those games take a while on their own. Even though it's strictly beat 'em up action, there are 7 games devolving around that beat 'em up action. Well, I'm not gonna look forward to 3 and 4, because 3 and 4 was the least. You know, I really didn't enjoy 3 and 4. You could put 5 on that list as well. But I did enjoy 0, Kiwami 2, and 6. I did enjoy those 4, if I'm doing my math right. But, yeah, I did enjoy those 4. The other 3, I really didn't care for. But now, we have the necessary information. Well, we beaten out of, Noize on where to find the pretty much last boss, so we'll be getting ready to gear up to go to that in just a moment here, folks. As I stated before, this is really kind of the end game stuff, so we're going to get more into that process, you know, eventually when we get to it. But yeah, that's all I've been pretty much just, you know, wrapping up, folks. Just wanted to give you a bit of an update on what's been going on and stuff. You know, the plans I have. And once again, I want to apologize, folks, for leaving you out in the drive for this long. If you're watching this in a playlist, you're gonna be people are gonna be wondering what the hell I'm talking about. I've pretty much been on a hiatus for I don't even know how long. It's been some months. Just give me a second. Let me look on how long it's been since I've done the last playthrough. Just give me a second. Okay, so as Godai explains what he wants us to do next, pretty much the last mission for him, which is to pretty much take care of some Yakuza, as I've just been talking about. That's kind of funny, actually. He wants us to get rid of 5 of them, and you can pretty much spot them by their red outfits. So pretty much just beat them up. But this is the last area that we're pretty much going to be tackling, folks, and it's going to be a doozy. But anyway, yeah, he wants us to do that for him. But yeah, the last playthrough I did, and of this part in particular, was 2 months ago. 2 freaking months ago is the last time I updated anything for as far as pertaining to this Let's Play, actually, I think about a month ago or so, I did the best of compilation, the Double Dragon. So if you folks want to go check that out, feel free to do so. You know, I'll probably be coming out with some other compilations as well, just to, you know, if I can't get to recording anything, at least I have those on the back burner for you guys. So, the sucky thing about the, doing that compilation in general is because, I had on my old laptop, you guys know the chronicles of my old laptop, I'm not even going to get into it, but, if you want to know, just check out the previous parts. I'm pretty sure I go into detail on one of these parts about what happened to my laptop. I think I might have mentioned it on my my channel update video some months ago. So go check out that if you want to know what's been going on. But anyway, yeah, I had all my playthroughs on that laptop. Just in general, I just had all my playthroughs on that laptop. And I was, you know, able to easily access and edit it and do compilations, you know, because I had them all in one place. So it made it easier for me to access, you know, the files. This time I had to pretty much download all the files one by one. So that sucked on, you know, it just sucked getting all the, you know, instead of not having it all in one place, I had to, you know, go on YouTube, download the files, and then make the compilation that way. Which is probably now how I'm going to have to do it for other compilations. If I, you know, want to make more, I have to do it that way. So, yeah, it's a bit of a bothersome, but, you know, it's not all too bad. You know, I got to do what I got to do, and I got to do for you, do what I got to do for you folks. Sheesh, I can't get the words out. But yeah, folks, this right here is pretty much the final stretch. Once we go inside that door right there, it's going to be all pretty much, the next part is going to be focusing on. I'll explain what we need to do. The next part, which is the final part, I'll explain, you know, more on that, but that part's going to be interesting for sure. So I'm probably going to be recording that part as soon as I'm done with this part, so I can just go ahead and get River City Girls out of the way, and then my main focus after River City will be Spark, the Electric Gesture. I'm going to go ahead and finish that out because it only has 3 parts left, and then I'm going to be focusing on the new playthroughs. I'm probably just going to be doing, you know, one playthrough at a time for you folks instead of trying to do multiple, because, you know, if I didn't do multiple playthroughs, I probably would have been done with this by now, and probably would have been done with the other part as well. So, oh yeah, I was that lady in the red variation, I was trying to get her, but I couldn't, because she was just causing way too much damage. So at the moment, I just decided to not to, you know, waste any more time actually trying to go for her. And I gotta say to myself, I think I did a good job editing this whole playthrough, as far as, you know, getting everything cutting at the right moments. What do you folks think? I want to hear, you know, what you think about how I've been doing so far, just not as an editor, but just as a YouTuber. Go ahead and put it down in the comments below. Am I getting any better? Am I getting any worse? I just want to hear some feedback from you folks at the moment, and I'll take it all in stride. Whether it be positive or negative, I'll take it as it is, you know, and just try to improve on both the positive and you know, get rid of the negatives if I can. So I'm going to try to do that. I know I got to get rid of my ums and yeahs. That's going to be a work in progress. It's going to take some time to do that, but that's just, I've always been doing that ever since, like, giving presentations. The teacher told me that, you know, don't do that during presentations, but it's a habit and I can't, you know, quitting the habit is going to be hard. So, you know, if I can stop saying, you know, and focus on other words instead of saying that, then I think I'll be a much better, you know, narrator. And I just did it again. I'll think I'll be a much better, you know, commentator, narrator, however you want to say that word. Because I don't know if in the earlier playthroughs I've said that as much, you know, saying you know. I don't know if I've been saying, and I know I've been doing the a lot lately, so I just need to kind of cut those out and figure out a way to use replacement words and not talk as fast, because I think when I talk fast, that's when those words come into play. So if I talk a little slower, then I think I can correct myself from saying those words. It's going to be hard, but if I can improve up on it, I think that'll work better for you folks as well. So it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen over time. But as long as I can do that and slow down my sentences, kind of like how I'm doing now, then I think I'll be a much better commentator for, you know, these Let's Plays and stuff like that. So I only do it when I'm by myself. When I'm with the co-hosts, at least I don't think I say those words that come to mind as pretty much as I just did now. So speaking of commentator, it's just weird. I'm getting the green light to trying to do some more Let's Plays with them. We're kind of being cautious now because of the thing that's going around. You know, we're just trying to focus on our health and our state of mind, and you know, that's gonna come in progress in due time. We just have to get all the stuff together. I have to pretty much upload another I had a recording software on my old laptop. I had to reboot that crap, and I think I can use my old laptop to record what is it that we wanted to finish up, the Sengoku Basara. I think we're gonna get back into that and go ahead and finish that off, and then we can start going into you know, probably other games as well. We've been doing about I might have to get with him sometime next week, doing Streets of Rage 4. We can do that over the internet. I can stream that and then port it to you guys on this channel for you guys to enjoy. And that'll probably be the only Twitch thing that I won't upload to the Twitch channel, because it's not really worth it. Or if I do, it'll be like a week or two later after we finish uploading the parts on this channel. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, so you'll just have to wait to see. But we are gonna do Streets of Rage 4. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to that soon, because we did all the Streets of Rage. We got so desperate for Streets of Rage action that we did a fan game of it, the Open BR, because the co-hosts love beat 'em ups more than I do. And we were so hungry for Streets of Rage action, because we haven't seen any Streets of Rage action prior to Streets of Rage 4 coming out. So we were so desperate for Streets of Rage action that we played a fan game of it, and we enjoyed ourselves, because not only did they have the original Streets of Rage cast, it had fan characters. Well, not fan characters, they had characters from fighting games, such as Ralph, Yuri, and I think it was just those two, really, as far as I can recall. Just those two from you know, King of Fighters. And that was just such a bizarre inclusion, but it worked, especially with the graphics of those characters. And we just had a good time. I've already got a compilation of that, so if you folks want to check that out, go ahead and stroll through the channel. You'll see a compilation of it's called Streets of Rage Z2. Yeah, it's called Streets of Rage Z2. So if you guys want to see a compilation of that, we have that on the channel here available for you to enjoy and watch that. We had a awesome time playing that. It was just wacky, it was intense, and overall it was just hilarious. We had I think we completed that within a day's time. I'm not so sure. I think it was more than a day. I think it was 2 days we did that, because the co-hosts don't like to record that long. So in a 2-day period, we had fun with that game. And I'm thinking about it now and I'm actually laughing a little bit. But yeah, we had a great time playing that game. So if you guys want to check that out, it's on the channel. Go do that after you finish watching this, of course. Anyway, folks, how's your days been going? How's been going on in life? How you doing with or how are you dealing with the thing that's going on right now? You folks know what's going on. How are you dealing with it? Are you folks trying to keep your mental, in check? Like I'm trying to, really badly. Just let me know in the comments below. How are you guys dealing with this situation? How are you dealing with life right now? Because it's so different. I would actually like to know. So let me know in the comments, how you dealing with this thing. And, yeah, so basically, we're at like I said before, we're at the end of the game. We're getting pretty close to the boss. We're actually going to have to do some stuff before we actually get to the boss. And I'm going to pretty much go over into what that entails. So right now, we just need to get to the floor where the boss is located. And then I'll pretty much take it from there. But as in all games, I don't know how many times they do this. And I don't know in regards to what games. This is sort of a... what do they call it? The last stretch sort of elevator sequence type thing before you get to the boss. Yeah, we're doing that right now, folks. So we're just trying to get these enemies out of the way in order to eventually reach the boss. Anyway, yeah, just to switch topics a little bit, it's hurricane season where I am. And we're gearing up for it, but I'm not gonna jinx it. Well, I am jinxing it because it's about time we had one. But I think we are eventually due for one, and hopefully it's not gonna be bad. But we'll see. Usually we would have had one by now, but we pretty much been dodging bullets. So, hurricane season always sucks because you never know what's going to happen. So, if I go offline for a couple of days, you folks pretty much know what happened. I'm just giving you a heads up right now. So, yeah. So, pretty much, like I stated before, we're at the end here. We're pretty much going to be getting information on what to do in order to proceed from there. It's going to be pretty simple, but we're pretty much gearing up for the end game, like I stated before. So we're going to be pretty much doing that. It's not really much I can say at this point because there's pretty much nothing to do besides get past these jerks that's kind of bombarding my way. But yeah, there's pretty much nothing else to do. I hope you folks been paying attention to the Sabo statues because I've been kind of talking over that. So I hope you folks been paying attention to where they were located at, so you folks can, get the proper send-off. So anyway, yeah, I hope you've been paying attention to that, because in this area is where you should be getting the last Sabo statues, so you won't have to backtrack all over the place, because that could get annoying eventually. If you have to go to every area you've been through, you have to search for them, and then you have to deal with the enemies that bombard you in the area while you do that. I've learned that, that is frustrating, and I've also learned from that. So, while I was doing this, I had my little guide because I didn't want to go through that whole situation, and that would even take up even more time for you guys. If I was speedrunning, how do they deal with that speedrunning? Pretty much, I don't know if there is a speed running of this game. They'd be kind of interesting to know if there is. And how do they deal with the Sabu? I mean, pretty much they probably go through it blazingly fast. But I gotta see the record for this game, and then I'll let you folks know during the next part what the record was. If there's a record. If there's not a record, I'll be surprised, because there's like a speed running record of every game available. Unless that game is like, no, even really shitty games get speed ran through. But anyway, folks, we're coming up on the end here, and when we get to the next part, we're gonna finish this game off. There's another Sabo statue right there. But folks, anyway, you folks take care. You folks have a fantastic day. I hope you're doing fine, and I'll see you in the next part.